Hello, everybody. How's it going? I know it's late night. It's another live draw with me. I get the chance to do something really cool today. I had been, of course, I've been hearing a lot about the game because everybody has been talking about it. It's the game that's on the Switch that everybody's talking about right now. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Edition. And so I thought what I'd do is I'd bring you one of the characters that is a new character this year and then draw one that's been around for a little while. So anyway, so as I get ready to set this up, hey Heather, how's it going? Everything going good? Everything's going well? Yeah, you're gonna love this one. You jumped on at the right time. So anyway, yeah, I'm doing Smash Brothers. Before I continue, I just want to do a little housekeeping. As always, like, share, subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. Anybody that that would like this kind of content, please share it with them. That way they could get in on this and enjoy it. Anyway, so the first character is the generic male Splatoon guy. Yeah, I've got to go to work in the morning too. So I'm trying to do this quickly because once I get this done, I'm going to bed as well. I got an early morning myself. So yeah, Heather and I work together. So that's the reason I'm able to say that. So yeah, Heather, myself, and her view, we all work at the same place in Campbellsville, Kentucky. So anyway, I don't know why I said the location. I probably shouldn't have said that. But anyway, there we go. So yeah. So anyway, this is the generic Splatoon guy that is in the game. I believe there's a guy and a girl in the game this time around. And so they're both very much Splatoon characters, and they are part of the new group that's in Smash Brothers this year, Smash Brothers Ultimate Edition. I gotta have that little ultimate thing once I do it. So anyway, this is generic Splat Boy, a Splatoon Boy, and Ink Boy. I don't know what their names are. I'm sorry. I should have researched this a bit harder. Squidboy, maybe. I know they're like squid people, so I know that's probably a part of it. So, but anyway, so I'm getting him in, and then I'm gonna draw Megaman behind him because Megaman's been in a few Smash Brothers over the years, and so he comes back in Ultimate Smash, and of course, with Ultimate Smash, there's going to be a little bit of everybody. So I may do a few of these, where I do a few of the different Smash Brothers people. I am really excited because I heard that Joker from Persona 5 is actually going to be in the game as well as a DLC character. So I'm probably definitely going to draw that one at some point. I'm going to have him teamed up with somebody. I'm not for sure who I would have him teamed up with yet, but he's definitely getting a drawing because I love Persona 5. Anything having to do with the whole Persona games. I think I was playing those games back on PS2, and then there was one that came out on PS3. It was Persona 3, so that was really cool. And now we got the Persona 5, and I think that's epic. So anyway, I'm just drawing the Squid guy and Mega Man, so that's kind of what I'm going for here on this drawing. Joker stole an invitation from somebody, probably Waluigi. No, in the trailer, as Comic Maker, it actually just shows, like, they show a extended trailer, and in the extended trailer, you hear all the cast from Persona 4, or Persona 5, and they're talking about it, and, like, Joker just all of a sudden one appears. So, of course, he's going to take the ultimate treasure, and you see the little smash symbol on the back, and it's like, I can't think of the one that's got the skull. Um, who they meets first. He's one of the first ones they meet and everything. He's the one that's on the running team and everything. He's the one that they're messing with the coach. I played the game. I should know all their names, but he's got like, no way, Smash Brothers. And they're like, yep. And why can't I? Okay, I hate it when I've got all this knowledge in my head and then for some reason it don't want to come out. Because I'll sit there and think about this. 10 minutes after this video is over, I'll sit there and think of everybody's names. I haven't played Persona 5, but my husband played a little bit, so he has something. Persona 5 is an awesome game just because you get so many different characters accessible through the main storyline. And there's some interesting twists in the game. With most of the Persona games, there's a very romance-centric thing going on. There are points during the course of the game where you have options to give gifts to people, and then based on the relationship, as the relationship deepens, as you level up your levels more, then you can give them more enticing gifts, and then at some point, they there is a possibility of falling in love with that person. But of course, the weird part about the game is that you can actually do multiples of that, based on how you want to choose to play it. Like, I try to play it where I'm definitely a one woman person, but not everybody plays that way. So of course you've seen the videos out where somebody will try to date everybody, and then it's kind of like all the girls show up on Valentine's Day. It is literally like the Valentine's Day event that day, where if you're on the calendar, of course it goes by the calendar. So there's actual little regular calendar that goes off on every day and stuff you do. And so yeah, if you're there's a dating sim component in it. It's definitely not a dating sim. It's definitely your RPG, your standard RPG in that regard. But there is a dating sim involved in the gameplay. There is an option where you can date one of the teachers in the game. Don't know how how crazy that is, but yeah, there's definitely an option where one of the teachers is working at a maid house. So when you find out that happens, yeah. So there is that possibility. You can go down that road. Of course, even in the game guide, it warns you, like, if you're going to go down this road, please be advised, this is the hardest relationship to get off the ground, just because you only have so much time to do it. Because she's in the classroom a lot of times, and it's crazy. But the game is awesome. The story, once you get through the first story, first time, it's really cool. And then if you replay the game, you have an extra mode where you get whatever your relationship person. Yeah, the thing about it is with the relationships is that there's a definite benefit, because every relationship you max out, you get certain items from the people when you max out those relationships. But the person you have a relationship with actually gets you maxed out to something that you can carry over into the next gameplay. And so, for example, I think one of the doctors, there's a doctor in the game that she will help you out with different experiments that she does on you during the course of the game. And then as she's doing these experiments on you, you get medicines at different rates based on how far that goes. And her story is really cool. She's kind of a disgraced doctor, and she's kind of trying to build back her reputation. And so you're helping her build her reputation by doing these experiments and getting this medicine. And there's a little girl that shows up with this horrible cancer that they have, and you're actually secretly, not knowing it, you're actually helping her to cure this little girl. And so it's really cool how that plays out. And then she gives you the discounts you would have had to work for when you play the game the second time. She gives you all those discounts up front. So when you play through the game the second time, you have all the discounts that you earned. So that way you're not having to work up to get them again. But yeah, so Persona 5, if you've never played it, play it. It's awesome. There is a lot of story. Trust me, there's a lot of story to it. I would not. There's Joker. There's a person that adopts him basically in the first part of the game, kind of adopts him, takes care of him. And there's a crime that occurs, and he gets blamed for it. So he's like on probation for a year. If he gets into too much trouble, one of the ways that the game could end badly is that you just get suspended and then you're gone, and it's over. And so that's how the game can end. Also, you have time limits on your missions. So, for example, if you're trying to get the heart of a certain person or claim the heart of a certain person, and you don't do it within a certain time frame, then sometimes your person can be killed. Sometimes you'll get suspended. One of the options is you'll get suspended from school. And then you have to go backwards 2 weeks and try it again, basically. You get a little bit of a reboot, but the thing is, whatever you earned before those 2 weeks is what you start with again. You don't get to start with any of the stuff you earned outside of those 2 weeks. So you have to re-earn whatever you earned. So if you went through certain missions and got certain things, you can't carry those over. So there's a lot to it. Very much. You have to learn time management. You have to do certain things. You're not trying to hook up with everybody. you're basically trying to do the relationships. The relationships are a lot more friendship based. Like I said, there's that one relationship aspect you get to get something ultimate from that person. Like I said, with the doctor and the discounts and all that stuff. But everybody is going to give you something as you do the relationship with those people. But you want to make sure to cultivate those relationships because you boost up levels. It also helps in fights because then if you boost up levels with people that are on your team, for example, then they also can do what's called handoff moves, where they will actually, like for example, you're in the middle of attack, and say you're attacking somebody, they do a critical, it's a guaranteed critical hit. But you have to advance the friendships up enough so that they will get their other alternate moves with you as you're fighting. So there's not a literal relationship thing for everybody. You pick one person. It's smart to pick one person and then just focus on that person as the relationship person as far as the dating goes. But as far as the actual, other stuff, you're going to build relationships. Some of it's going to come natural. Some of it you're going to build certain relationships with people. You know, just enjoy the game your way. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. I tell people, look, if they're going to play it, it's a great game. Just don't get too stressed out about it if you mess something up because it'll give you a chance to kind of relearn it. So that's the main thing, I think, at the end of the day. It's a great game. There's a talking cat in it who may or may not be human. I'm not going to try to spoil everything. Have to get going. Thank you for saying hi as Comic Maker. We're almost done. But I thank you for saying hi. I appreciate you getting in on this. So, there's my Splatoon character with Megaman. There you go. There is the drawing for... I'll bring it down a little bit so you guys can see it. And there you are. Megaman and Squidboy. So, if y'all want to make fun of me for calling him the wrong name, that's fine. Y'all totally can do that in the comments. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. Greatly appreciate it. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Guys, enjoy the holidays. I really hope you do. I'm going to be doing some more content like this over the holidays and be doing some more drawings and things. And greatly appreciate you. And above all else, guys, do me one favor. Be blessed and be a blessing to somebody, guys. Take care.